Hey guys, how you doing? jpsarrireviews here. New week, new pre-order from Prime1 Studio. Every week they surprise us with something amazing. So again, this week is no exception. So we're going to look at the new pre-order, and in this case, it's for the Merciless exclusive version. There are two versions, the regular, but we're gonna look into the exclusive because it comes with everything that you need for this piece. Now, this was presented at the showcase, and it was an amazing display with all the Dark Knight's metal pieces. A beautiful display. And some people were, mentioning even on my live stream that it seems that in this case, this version, he seemed a bit smaller or shorter. But I think it's right. I think he was just standing a bit taller, or on the way he was presented in the display. I think he looks perfect. Now, the price for this is $13.99. There's no edition size yet. Some people are already mentioned. I was reading in some comments on Facebook complaining about the price point. I think it's fine. I don't have a problem with it. And of course, it's coming soon, but because of the time I'm really recording this, it's not on pre-order yet, but it's going on pre-order. As soon as I upload this video, it will be available, so keep an eye on that. The estimated arrival for this is between January and April of 2022, so there's plenty of time from now. We're going to read some of the details, some of the description before we get into this piece. My whole life, I have been afraid of doing what I knew needed to be done, afraid to give all of myself to the battle. The helmet showed me that my codes and rules were naive, that all that truly mattered was victory, and now I would finally take it for myself. Prime1 Studio is proud to present the latest addition to the Museum Masterline DC Metal series, the God of War 1/3 scale, the Merciless statue. Bruce Wayne is back, and this time he isn't playing for the good guys. In a parallel universe known as Earth 12, Ares, the God of War, has created a helmet that amplifies his power 100-fold. In this universe, Diana, better known as Wonder Woman, teams up with Batman for a period of 2 years in an attempt to stop Ares from taking over the world. In this attempt to finally kill Ares, Batman dons the God of War's helmet despite Wonder Woman warning about its corrupting influence. In doing this, Batman completely loses his own moral code and becomes mad with power. He kills the love of his life, Diana, and goes on a slaughtering spree, fully enveloping the mantle of the God of War and becoming the Merciless. Now, the format, of course, is Museum Masterline for the 1/3 scale. The height is approximately 111.9 centimeters. The width is 44.2 centimeters. The depth is 47.1 centimeters. The product weight is 21.2 kilograms, so it does have some heft, the polystone and other materials. Now, on the specifications, you have one design team base with a memorial of Wonder Woman, two swappable portraits, normal and alternate, and one swappable exclusive portrait on mass exclusive version only. Now, keep in mind, this is a prototype that is shown. That is always subject to change. And also, if you are pre-ordering the entire collection, the entire set, there's a $75 discount, which it's okay. I don't think it's much, but it's something. So keep that in mind. So now let's look into the pictures. There's 78 pictures here, and I love this one. This is definitely a very cool picture. A cool depiction of the character. Really love this one. If you follow this channel closely, you know that I love to make nice thumbnails. I love to present these pieces in different ways. I love to edit photographs. And I'm telling you, the editing for this is very well done. It's very professional. It's very clean. And I love that from Prime1 Studio. I think they're the best when it comes about presenting this stuff. It matters. Visuals matter. And this is, of course, exclusive with the unmasked head. Very nicely done. I really love that. I really love the sheer size of this. And of course, this is based on the art of Jason Fabok, and amazing work. I really like what he does. I really like his art. And here we have a picture where everything that comes with this, you got the swappable head parts. The different, with the pretty much the wings and the helmet, raised high or just lower in the back. And those are the two in the regular version. Now the exclusive gets the unmasked, face or portrait, and I really like it. I love the pose. I think it's very iconic as the way it is, and it's super cool. I really love the detail on this one. They did a really good job in bringing that. And I love the sword. And I know that a lot of people, a lot of people are unfamiliar with the Dark Knight's metal. I will tell you that I'm not really too into it. to this in the storyline. Have read parts of it, but not the whole thing. So I know that not everyone will be intrigued by a Batman that doesn't resemble Batman. But at the same time, you know, we have to keep in mind that if you really love this storyline, this represents that storyline well. And not everything is Batman as we know it. You know, there's so many variations of Batman. And I think I'm so surprised nowadays how many statues of Batman exist out there. And Prime1 is a real clear example of that. They do have different versions because everyone has a different vision or idea of who Batman is. And when you think about the DC Trinity, whether it's Wonder Woman, Superman, and Batman, they're all very different, and there's so many variations and variants of those characters. But I think Batman perhaps is the one that gets more variants than anybody else because of the way he has always been drawn in the comics and because of all the storylines. Now, I do like the base. I do like he has some chains there. I didn't notice that until now. I love it that we can see the pictures because now you can see the colors. I think on the stream from Prime1 Studio, it looked a bit darker, but we can see it better. And I love this blue that they have chosen for this. And I love some of the details there, the column there. It's nice. That sword looks nice. And for some reason, I don't know what it is, but it reminds me of something, but I don't know what it is. Something else that I've seen in the past. Perhaps it's a pose that is so common. We have seen that with Red Sonja, perhaps. There's other things that we have seen. This is a very common pose for a lot of art, but it doesn't look bad for this, actually, for the concept of this piece. I really like that. You see Diana right there. That's pretty cool, that drawing there, all the detail there. I don't think there's no light up feature on this, but it looks like it, but it doesn't have that. But we're going through all these pictures. This is for someone that really appreciates the art, that appreciates or loves Dark Knight's Metal, but also for someone that loves unique things and unique depictions of characters, in this case, Batman. And I think it's very unique. Now I know what it is. It reminds me a lot of the McFarlane Toys Spawn, medieval Spawn statue. It's the same. It's the same pose, and that's also a nice piece. But he's holding his axe. Now I know where it came from. Maybe that's where actually Jason took inspiration from when he did the art. But look at that. Cool though. That was also a cool statue. From every angle you can see that. I really like it, and definitely this is the type of statue that if you're gonna get into this line, you definitely have to collect them all, because if you want to have the whole display. I know some perhaps collectors will go for one character over the other. There's some characters there that I like in the display more than the others, but I think this one is super cool. Again, the base, and you can see the lava. This would be nice if it had a light up feature here, so this can be more vibrant in color. But that's just, of course, a nitpick right there. It doesn't really need it. Maybe the colors need to be brightened a little bit. It looks cool though. I really like it. Love the damage that they have done to these gargoyles. Look good. It's a lot of detail there, which is nice. Oh, now look at that. I love that sign, the Wonder Woman sign with the Batman sign. Cool. I really like it. And definitely I would say if you're going to go for this one, in my opinion, you have to go for the exclusive. I think that's the one that looks the best. I do like this one, of course, but I do like the portrait, pretty much the unmasked portrait. It looks very cool. They all look cool. But this is the good thing about having this swappable parts, is that you can change and you adapt to it. And one thing I noticed is that lately, Prime1 Studio, it's kind of reducing the amount of swappable parts, which in my opinion, it's fine. You don't have to have as many swappable parts. You just need some main swappable parts. And I think the portrait, in this case, on helmeted portrait, is a very important part. So I think it is better that way. Here's the symbol again from the Merciless. Very cool. But yeah, I love the detail. Some grime even in the armor, which is nice. That's a nice attention to detail there with the paint. Love the back. Nice shading, weathering, all of that is pretty good. There's some texture there. All this is sculpted, which is nice. And you know, if you're into fully sculpted pieces, you're gonna appreciate that. Love that. Even there's some dirt, and you know, it's filthy. The whole armor, it's filthy. You know, he has been in battle. Perhaps some people would have loved to have like some blood stains and stuff like that, but I don't think it needs it. But it's pretty cool. Yeah, I like it. I like all the detail there. It's pretty good, and I know a lot of people are going to pre-order this one right away. So yeah, I would say that this is definitely a good piece. I wouldn't say that it's for every person. Nonetheless, this is a very cool piece. The price is steep, but of course, you know, we're talking about Prime1 Studio here. This is within the same average of everything else that they offer, and it is pretty cool. So I like it. I think it's a nice addition to the Dark Knight's Metal collection. But what is your opinion? What do you think? Do you like it? Do you think it's not worth the money? Let me know in the comments below. So once again, my friends, thanks for watching. God bless. Take care, and I'll talk to you again. Bye-bye.